A brand new phone that becomes sluggish right after the warranty ends. This isn't bad luck, it's by design. Companies have long engineered products to fail at predictable times, pushing us back to the checkout and filling landfills with barely used gadgets. In the next few minutes, you'll see the clever tricks behind planned obsolescence, the history that turned durability into a liability, and the simple, practical steps to stretch the life of your stuff and keep more money in your pocket. Stick around for a quick checklist that helps you spot manufactured failure before you buy. The history of how corporations learn to engineer products designed to fail. From the Phoebus Cartel, which restricted the lifespan of light bulbs, to modern-day smartphones. A century-long robbery of the consumer. The Phoebus Cartel was a deliberate, organized effort by leading light bulb manufacturers to shorten the useful life of their product, and it set a precedent that would echo through a century of consumer goods. Firms including General Electric, Philips, and Osram coordinated production standards and agreed to cap bulb life at roughly 1,000 hours, exchanging penalties for those who produced longer-lasting lamps. That conspiracy proved a simple lesson. If durability could be engineered down, sales would be steadier and profits more predictable. The tactic moved beyond light bulbs into playbooks for designers, marketers, and corporate strategists worldwide. Automobile manufacturers translated that lesson into aesthetics and marketing rather than just component failure. Annual model changes and ever-shifting styles made perfectly serviceable cars feel outdated almost overnight. Consumers were nudged to buy what looked new, even when the mechanical life of the vehicle remained intact. Over time, that philosophy metastasized across industries. Planned obsolescence began to mean not only engineered failure, but also manufactured desirability cycles that forced repeat purchases. In the digital age, the mechanics changed, but the goals stayed the same. Smartphones illustrate the modern toolkit. Sealed cases, glued displays, soldered motherboards, proprietary screws, and firmware that can block third-party parts or render accessories useless. Batteries, which naturally degrade with charge cycles, are often made non-user replaceable. Software updates or compatibility decisions can leave older handsets slow, insecure, or incapable of running new services. The public was confronted with a notable episode when a major manufacturer acknowledged throttling older phones to prevent shutdowns in devices with aged batteries, prompting refunds and policy shifts. Meanwhile, printers, appliances, and even some light bulbs now incorporate chips, firmware gates, or cloud-based dependencies that shorten useful life or steer consumers toward manufacturer channels for expensive replacements. Activists, independent repairers, and consumer advocates have pushed back, framing decades of such strategies as a century-long robbery of the consumer's time and money. Groups like iFixit and a surge of right-to-repair campaigns demand access to parts, repair manuals, and standardized components. Regulators and courts in various places have started to respond by forcing greater transparency or requiring spare parts and repair information from manufacturers. The tug of war continues. Engineers and executives still design for profit, but an informed public increasingly questions who benefits when products are made to fail or fade out fashionable relevance so quickly. So, after peeling back the glossy packaging and the marketing slogans, what we've uncovered is simple but unsettling. Planned obsolescence is a mix of deliberate design choices, short-term profit incentives, and consumer habits that together make our things break faster and our landfills grow. Its roots run from hidden engineering compromises and sealed cases to corporate strategies that favor repeated purchases over lasting quality. And the real cost is paid by our wallets and the planet. You felt it yourself. The phone that dies after 2 years, the washing machine that needs a mysterious part, the charger that won't be sold separately. That frustration is a connection between us, and it's also the spark for change. If this opened your eyes, do 2 quick things. Hit subscribe to stay with us as we dig deeper, and share this with someone who's tired of throwing money away. You can also start small. Check repairability scores by used or modular products, support right-to-repair laws, and ask brands straight up how long their products are meant to last. In the next episode, we'll take apart a smartphone to show how simple repairs can extend its life and we'll spotlight 3 companies actually designing products to last a decade or more. Change doesn't come from one video, but from informed choices and shared pressure. Imagine a future where our objects tell stories instead of ending up in landfills. Let's build that future, one repair, one purchase, and one policy at a time.